Hey guys, hello and welcome to a new video. This time again, a free case by Jean called Sniper Goat. I do not know if this is the last one. I think so. I will not do the map case one. But I think it's the last case from him. So yeah, for quite some time. But anyways, thank you for those cases. Create training cases. Without further ado, let's jump right into it. Um, Here we name this to case. Uh, I need my macros open and I want to have my Lambda library. Here we go. And name this case. Okay. So we go in the same direction as start and target. So distance between cells horizontal and vertical, and then it's address 1 plus row number times 2, 1 plus column number times 2. And of course, absolute referencing. Okay, level 1 was simple. Now, um, if those targets are within the direction, if you go to the direction and beyond in the same trajectory, then are the targets in that in that field. So here you enter direction, and now how do I want to do this? Address 1 plus row number times sequence. Or we need to map it, I think. Map sequence 1600. I don't know. Now more 10,000. Lambda lambda a. This multiplied with this, and column numbers 1 plus this multiplied with a. Now I want to map columns, and here I have the all the cells on the path, and now I want to filter or text join. Filter those if is number x match those matched on those. Okay, same result. Let's copy. Okay, faster than expected. Okay, here we have a calculation error, and this, in this case, I can say this is like the last column here, XFD. So this is the only one that is possible, because here we put in up to 10,000. So yeah. Okay, level 2 solved. level 3. Here I start with data table. Level 3. Okay, what are the rules? No. Okay, similar conditions. The targets are not static. Okay, so you move and your targets are moving. Okay, so basically 1000 seconds. And 1 plus this times this. Oh, yeah, okay, and 1 plus this times this. And this is fixed and this is fixed. Relative. And now also the targets are moving horizontally to the right every 10 seconds. Or the other way around this time is going 1/10 and then multiply this with 10 and this with 10. And these are then moving every second. So arrows cell ref based on reference and arrow array. Start reference is given here. Arrow array, they move horizontally to the right. And round down this to the nearest integer. Yeah, okay. Column. And here we get it. After second one, they're all moving one to the right, horizontally to the right. And now we need to take a look at when something will be in the same cell as the shot. Okay, xmatch. If error, then nothing. And then the order they are given. So we basically need to call it's not working. Then we let the error in. Ignore errors and blanks. Yeah, of course I need to track it then with the error. Okay, we get 1 and 5. And we then use index sort. Get there and use text join. Okay, now data table this. in a few seconds we are hopefully there. Shouldn't be that much in terms of calculation, but it could be that this error stuff. No, error, not arrow. Is this enough? Yes. Let's get rid of the data table. Case 4, it's basically the same, but the targets are speeding up. So let's copy this. Waiting time in Excel is the worst. Ah, this is not doing well currently, this machine. So we will be right back. Okay, I am back. Let's adjust level 4, sample 4, calculation error, but that was is as expected. Ah, okay, so now they are speeding up, moving from right to left, and we have more. More of them. Two more. And scan. Oh, more than two. More. And then scan. 0. Array is given here. Lambda a b. If int of b equals b, then a plus, or is it here a plus b, otherwise a. Here this should then increase the speed. I think it's right. And then this and here, but adjust it to the arrow from where it is. Where is it? Where is it? Here and there. Column fixed. Okay. Let's check. IDR, IDQ, ID. Oh, yes. And now equals xmatch this in here. And then it's basically the same except for adjusting And I think we need to go a little bit wider. I hope this is enough, but let's see. Calculating, yeah, a lot of value errors, but that was as expected. Uh, ah, of course, I also need to adjust this right here. Yeah, should be fine. Okay, let's data table this and wait for the results. Would take some seconds, as always. First cases are a little bit data table calculation intense if you use data tables. So, ah. Let's hope that. Okay, hopefully it will not crash. I will be right back. Okay, it wasn't that long. It has calculated next to fully. Only the last game is still outstanding, but I expect that it has calculated that game also in a few seconds, like 10 or so. Okay, yeah, should be. Let's copy this in. And hopefully it will not calculate the whole data table. Fingers crossed. Let's wait. Okay, here we go. Let's hope that the results will be right. Yes, all right. Let's get rid of this data table. Thank God. So level 5. Now you can shoot around corners. And we have a long formula for this. So let's create a data table. Single cell is not the most efficient for those cases. At least that's my opinion. Calculation efficiency could be more efficient, but not in terms of building the model. Okay. I'm too first. Okay, here we have 3 points. I want to have the row number and column number. Column number. So, and now I need to calculate some coefficients based on this formula. So therefore I use the alignest function and known y. So x values are the columns, y values are rows. And these are the x's. And I multiply or take this to the power of 2 and 1. And constant stats is 1. Will this work? Oh no, I think it was the wrong. Yes, and somehow it switched. Ah, yes, I need to use 1 and 2. A, B, and C are now the constants we have calculated. I have no idea. I've never worked before with the Linus function, but somehow it's some of the mathematical functions there out there. Okay, let's use this also for our targets to get the no, row. Well, now we need to know if the column, so the y value, no, row value then, is multiplied with, is the same as a times x value to the power of 2 plus this value times this plus c. False. C also fixed, E fixed. Okay. Let's drag this aside. There should be a few trues and some false. Yes, and then we can use equals text join, filter this if this is true. And we get to the same result. And now, let's data table this. We calculate, it should not calculate that long. It's not, there are not that many uh, that many calculations, but yeah, somehow it is taking some time today to calculate. I don't know, Excel is in vacation mode or something. Okay, let's try. Okay, data table will calculate, so still some time. This waiting time is driving me nuts. Mm. Okay, we have finished and it's done. Yes. Okay, let's get rid of the data table. And level 6 is based as level 4, but slightly different. Based as level 5, so slightly different. So we copy the sheet so that we can adjust it. Here we go. Example, wow. Example 6. 6. Row call. Yeah, need to get rid of this. Additional. And then we simply adjust this. 1, 2, 3. And get one further. And let's calculate. Uh, ah, this is the wrong thing here, but you see here the formula has slightly changed. And we have 4 input cells now. We can check, yes, A, B, C, and D are there as given. And then we calculate Y should be the same as A times A times this to the power of 3 plus this times this to the power of 2 plus this multiplied with this plus this. Yes, fn4, fn4. And then we get the true and false values and can filter based on them. Everything is false? No, 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 no. Okay, there's something wrong here. Excel columns, yeah. Everything false. At least this should be right. Let's try. No, false. Okay, so our formula is false. Y values are in rows, yes. Equals A times X to the power of 3. Ah, also fixed D. That was the problem. Now we should have a few true false values. Yes. And we can, now it has not adjusted correctly, but we can adjust it fast. Target cells, include cells. Now data table this. And wait a little bit. The bonus questions here are also not that hard. That's here actually something that Jean did with his new cases. That it's not that yeah. So the former cases were quite bonus heavy, so bonus work was half of the casework, but these new cases are a little bit more balanced. So the bonuses are not that hard compared to the remaining stuff, or to the levels, yeah. Okay, okay, okay. It was still does not want to calculate. Ah, nearly 100% calculated. Let's put this stuff in. Okay, data table will calculate a little bit, but from there on, yeah. And I have to admit, with the linest function, I had some help from ChatGPT because I never worked with this kind of math stuff before. Should probably take a closer look into this because you never know when this will be useful in Excel Esports, so or in real life cases. Road to Las Vegas, you never know. But yeah, time is precious. Okay, do you want to finish this? No, you want to not respond. Okay, some waiting time. Okay, it has finished. Everything is right. Let's get rid of the data table. Go to the bonus questions. How many targets are multiple times in the task? Okay, without examples, as I got to experience after also copying in the examples. Yeah, since it's normally every time mentioned in Excel Esports, when it's not mentioned, you kind of think that there's a trap. And I also haven't done the my bonus setup before, so yeah, but I will quickly do this manually because targets are only there until level 4, I think. No, I was too happy too fast. And last one. Okay. And then using the most of lambda, we see that there are 3 targets with an appearance of 2. So in this case, 3 targets have an multiple appearance. Which given address has the highest column number? I know that we have here this address here, which has the highest column number, because I know that XFD is the highest column number. How long in seconds after a shot the latest target in level 4 was hit? Without bonus, without example. um, how long in seconds after a shot the latest target in level 4 was hit? Okay. Um, hmm, okay. Let's match true is number search mode -1. Okay, 0. Please calculate. Could this be? But then I think I need to divide by 10. Yeah, okay. Should be fine. Data table this. And wait. Shortly. It is calculating. Mm. Here we go. Maximum is 145. And this is also the solution. Sum of coefficients for all tasks in levels 6. So equals sum of those coefficients and then also data table this. This will also take a few seconds. And then sum of this. Let's make it directly. Because sum of this. Okay, this will calculate shortly because the data table will calculate and then the result will appear. Hopefully the right result. I should play some elevator waiting music or something. Yeah, the waiting time for those cases are brutal. But probably it is also my inefficient calculation method, so could be also a problem there. Oh, it should have calculated, right? But no, we don't see a result yet. Here we go. We have a result. It is right. Case closed, case solved. Yeah, thank you for your time. Thank you, Jean, for those cases. And yeah, see you on my channel. I think there's another case I need to do, so